Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Merrill School District and the Merrill High School, I wish to welcome family and friends to this evening's graduation ceremony of the class of 2004. Even though this is a happy time for us this evening, we are saddened by the tragic death of Samantha Flores. She lost her life in a drowning accident Thursday evening. Our thoughts and our prayers are with the Flores family and friends. In memory of Samantha, I would ask that we just have a moment of silence. Thank you. Please stand with me and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and through the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now hear from the Merrill High School Choir, directed under Jim Yorkland.
above the stars. I will fly to places yet unseen, go beyond my wildest dream. Know that you are watching over me. Like an eagle I will race above the clouds. Like an eagle I will fly. Like an eagle I will fly. Like an eagle I will fly.
We will now hear from Class Secretary Sarah Vanderheiden.
Welcome, administration, school board, staff, students, family, and graduates. Today marks a special day in our lives that we have been looking forward to for so long. In prior years, we have watched friends and siblings walk across this stage, and finally, it is our turn. At this point in time, many of us are willing to move on with their lives past high school. As we are now graduating, we must remember all the things Merrill High School has provided for us that we have probably taken for granted. Though we have all wanted to get away at one time or another, Merrill High School has given us the opportunity to enrich our lives with so many friends and experiences that have changed us from frightened freshmen to high school graduates. It seems not long ago we were all screaming 04 for the first time at our school assemblies. Now, many of us will be moving on to college screaming 08 or 09. Others will move on to the workforce screaming for a raise. Whichever way you may go, many of us, if not all, will stop screaming and start listening. Listening to reality, because this is just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. We will now hear from Class President Ben Kovar.
Thank you. Welcome staff, family, and friends to the graduation of the class of 2004. We've come a long way, but we're here. We finally did it. I guess the only thing I have to say is, what a ride. I'm proud to have the opportunity to address you guys during tonight. Each and every one of you deserves the greatest congratulations. We've all worked very hard, and we all deserve to be here tonight. When I first came to Merrill, it was 1997. I didn't know what to think. I had always thought I was going to be in the Janesville-Craig class of 2004. I quickly found out that wasn't the case. New friends weren't going to be around because there were only about 25 people in Scott School. But you know what? 7 years makes a lot of a difference because now I know all you guys, and I feel really honored to be a Merrill Blue Jay. Through the past years, we've all made special friendships and relationships that will probably last our entire lives. Our friends have gotten us through the good times and the bad. I know a lot of people have certainly helped me out in certain situations. I just hope I've, held up my end of the deal too. After tonight, everything will change. I'm not saying change is a bad thing, but what I mean is, your friends from high school might not be there for you, but trust me, there will be new people to meet. We've built our lives around Merrill High School, and it will be hard to leave. But new bonds and relationships will develop, and some maybe even would be better than the ones we had in high school. Never forget the people from MHS, though. These are people that got you through what are supposed to be the best times of your life, but it can also be the toughest. We should thank and congratulate each other. We did it together. I'll leave you tonight with some words of wisdom, but don't take this as advice because, you guys know me. I'm not one to give advice. Anyway, interpret these words from Aerosmith as you wish. All right. Should I sing it? All right. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true. In closing, I always thought I wanted to be a rock star, but that was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. But I just want to say thank you to Merrill High School for all the memories. Thank you, teachers, for sharing what knowledge you guys have with us, kids. Thank you, family and parents and friends, for all your support. Ma, I don't know where I'd be if you didn't take me to football every day. And I want to say a personal thank you to all you guys. I don't know what everybody's doing next year, but, for those of you, all of us, go far. And in ending, for those about to rock, we salute you.
Thank you very much, Ben. We will now hear a selection from the Merrill High School Band. And now we will hear from our guest speaker, Mr. Tom Turtelot.
Thank you and good evening. Family and friends, faculty and staff, members of the Board of Education, and the class of 2004. It is a great honor for me to stand in front of you tonight and give this commencement speech. This is your night, class of 2004. Woo! The rumor around school was that I was selected because there might be some microphone problems tonight, and I guess some people believe I could get by without using a mic. Class of 2004, I don't know how people would get that idea. Maybe from being in one of my classes, the football field, baseball diamond, or even just walking past my room, or for that matter, anywhere near the social studies pod. Family and friends, please bear with me if I get a little excited and my volume increases as I get into this speech. It doesn't really matter if it's a pregame speech for a football game or any lecture on U.S. history. I tend to get fired up. Since I was asked to give the commencement speech a few months ago, a number of seniors came up to me and asked what I might be speaking about tonight. I must admit, I felt like a deer without any eyes. I had no idea. But after a great deal of thought and reflection, tonight I would like to share with you my keys to life after graduation. My first key to life after graduation is to enjoy life, have fun. The real world can be full of stressful times, from mortgage payments to doctor bills, dating to family concerns. Your boss can be a pain in the rear. To your car just broke down. But the fact remains that life is good. And for those of you graduating tonight, it is great. I'm a firm believer in the saying on a poster that hangs in my classroom. Some pursue happiness, others create it. Please make sure to enjoy the little things in life. A great sunset, water skiing or fishing with friends or family, a nice meal, or even just the fact that you wake up every morning and you are who you are. I request that you take time every day, no matter how difficult it has been, to laugh and smile. There is always some kind of positive thing that comes out of a negative. Find it, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. When you begin to think of a career, please consider what is going to make you happy. I'm very blessed to have one of the greatest jobs in the world. Working with people like you, the class of 2004, is nothing short of outstanding. But the real question for you to ponder is what career will make you happy? A career that will allow you to make a boatload of money? One that will give you free time to spend with family or friends? To live in a community of 100, 10,000, or 10 million people? Please make your decision carefully. My second key to life after graduation is to never stop learning or dreaming. The quest for knowledge will lead to growth. Whether you're going to college, joining the military, or entering the workforce, you will always have the opportunity to learn. Make the most of these opportunities, and you will reap many rewards. You will never know when someone will recognize your efforts, and that connection that you make will lead to bigger and better things. Class of 2004, always strive to find the truth. It is there for you, but it will require work on your part. If the answer to your questions is that this is the way that we've always done things, look to find new ways. And if change is needed, be a leader and go for it. As Robert Kennedy once said, some men see things as they are and ask why. I dream things that never were and ask why not. Your dreams can come true, and if you live this quote, you will make the world a much better place. My third key to life after graduation is to give back to your community, to the world. In this era that we live in, everyone is crunched for time. The first thing that is often cut is our dedication to our community. I'm talking about having a high level of civic virtue. Civic virtue means setting aside personal interests in order to promote the common good. You are the future of any community, and your efforts will make a community a better place. Every one of you with a cap and gown on tonight has special talents. Maybe you will be a Little League coach, a Girl Scout leader, a police officer, someone who organizes a food or clothing drive. Graduates, you can and you will make a difference. Always remember those less fortunate. Some of us have it better than others in the crowd tonight, but we all have it better than some. Count your blessings and share them with others. Class of 2004, I challenge you to take a stand when you find injustice. Martin Luther King Jr. put it best when he said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." If you see friends, family members, or even a stranger who is being taken advantage of, please have the courage to stand up and help them. Make the world a better place. We all win when we fight racism, prejudice, and discrimination. My final key to life after graduation is to be a good friend and family member. On a sad note, this is the final time that you will all be sitting together as the class of 2004. But this does not mean that the friendships need to come to an end. I request that before you leave tonight, you make sure you let your friends know that they are special and important. Thank them for everything that they've given to you, and remind yourself to help them in their time of need. Don't ever let time or distance come in the way of this friendship. Life is short, and true friends are hard to come by. Can you be a true friend? One that listens and doesn't pass judgment? One that is willing to give the shirt off your back if the time calls for it? Arnold Glasso put it best when he said, "A true friend never gets in your way unless you happen to be going down." Do you have what it takes to not let a friend go down the wrong road? And if they do so, to be there for them, to help pick up the pieces when they return. Graduates, please take time within the next few weeks to say thank you to your parents or guardians who have helped you make tonight a reality. Families make many sacrifices for us, and at times our behavior can drive our parents crazy. And I can tell you from firsthand experience that this doesn't change upon graduation. Remember, when your parents worry about you, it's because they love you. I hope that all of you in the class of 2004 may have a family of your own someday. Things will not always be easy, but remember that you're in it for the long haul. Never give up. That if you're blessed with children, you'll be willing to take responsibility to be a good parent. Parents like yours, which put the kids first. Your parents were your first teachers. They were always wish the best for you. I believe I can speak for the entire high school when I say thank you to the parents of Merrill, who give us fine students to work with each and every day. So in conclusion, graduates, please remember to enjoy life, have fun. Never stop learning, never stop dreaming. Give back to your community, and always be a good friend and family member. Thank you for the opportunity to share my thoughts with you tonight. I cannot stress enough what an honor it has been to make this speech. Class of 2004, thank you for all that you have done for Merrill High School. I would like to end tonight with what I call my weekend advice. I end my class periods on Friday with this and believe it's altogether fitting to use it tonight. Any of my former students who might remember it, you can say it along with me. So here we go. Graduates, have a great life. Enjoy yourself. Do something that's fun. But please remember, don't do anything that you don't want to do. You're the only person that controls your own body and your own mind. Don't do anything that'll get yourself in trouble with your parents or the popo. In other words, have a great life, but please keep it safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Turtelot. You can see me in my office Monday. And now we will hear from our board president, Ms. Patricia Berg.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to introduce the Board of Education that is here this evening with us. On our right, Colin Niemeyer, the Vice President, Tom Muller, Treasurer, Louise Schatz, our Clerk, and board members Carrie Kaler, John Crone, Brenda Mamer, did I miss anybody? And Ann Verdorn, our newest member. Thank you, your Board of Education. It is an honor to be here on behalf of the Board of Education this evening and have the opportunity to offer a few comments to the graduating class of 2004. There are so many things that go into making us who we are and who we are going to be. No matter how big or how small, no matter how important or unimportant to those around you, each event in your life is shaping you, teaching you to believe in yourself no matter what life throws your way. Before my daughter left for the Peace Corps last summer, she made a journal for me of events and remembrances to keep her near. As I paged through the journal, I saw examples of how her life was influenced by family, friends, schools, community, and all the opportunities she experienced. All these things prepared her for her new beginnings. On the cover of the journal that she gave me was a picture that I also have in a frame on my desk, a frame that says, "We don't remember days, we remember moments." That moment she had on her graduation cap, carried her gown on a hanger, and had her blue jeans over her arm. She was ready to head out to the car to go to the high school for graduation. She has the most exasperated expression on her face, kind of a half cry and a half laugh with a "do you have to take that picture now?" attitude. We have laughed over that picture over the years, and it's still one of my favorites because it shows real feelings. All the things that were going through her mind at the time I took that picture and preparing herself for her graduation evening as you are all here this evening. I tried to imagine some of the things that might be going through her mind as I looked at that picture and tried to imagine what you all were thinking this evening with the excitement and the frantic pace of graduation. And as I looked at her picture, the kind of messages I got were, "I need to get to school for graduation. I'll be late. I'm really graduating. Next year I won't be here with all my familiar teachers and friends. My mom is driving me crazy. Some of my friends are going to different schools, some are staying in Merrill, some are even getting married. I'm excited about life. I'm scared. I'm proud of what I accomplished. I am happy that I have a fresh, new beginning next year with new friends and different experiences. All that captured in one picture. The rite of passage, the insecurities of a new beginning, and the excitement of a new beginning. I can imagine that each and every one of you has had some of those same thoughts over the last couple months. There are so many things that go into making you who you are and who you are going to be. Take this new beginning, embrace it, and enjoy it. The future for you right now is whatever you wish to make it today. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, Mrs. Berg. And now to introduce the class of 2004, Laura Klabitz.
Good evening, fellow graduates, family, friends, administration, and school board members. Apollo stood at the edge of a high cliff. Come to the edge, he told his students. Apollo students expressed their fears, but eventually they came to the edge. He then pushed them off, and they flew. Right now, we are all standing at the top of our very own high cliffs, and I know this class will fly. Whether it is in college or work, or any other venture we might try. Our class has already shown success in academics, athletics, music, arts, and in so many other things. We have also had success in the little things, such as surviving our scary first day of high school, passing finals that we forgot to study for, mile walks from our cars to the school in the cold winter, making friends that we are now saying goodbye to, and our last day together at MHS. I know all of you will continue to succeed in the future. Each one of us will thrive in the future steps we will take. And now I would like to present to you the Merrill High School class of 2004.
Thank you, Laura. At this time, for the presentation of the diplomas, I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Sally Sarnstrom.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates, and all family members of the graduates. It has been great to observe you over the past year in my first year as superintendent of Merrill School District. You have many challenges and many great times ahead of you, and I am very, very confident that Merrill High School has prepared you for those challenges and great times ahead. So with that, Madam Board President, to my rear, and seated to my right are the school board members. I would like to certify to all of you that all of the graduates seated in front of us in caps and gowns tonight have met all the graduation requirements for the state of Wisconsin and the Merrill High School. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Tetzloff, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Get rid of these guys. All right. Diplomas this evening. Our first diploma will be handed to Benjamin Anthony Kovar. And our second diploma tonight is to Michael Wangren, if he could come forward. Rachel Marie Barney. Yukiko Abe. R. David Akey. If we could keep all of the applause till the end so everybody can make sure to hear their names called, that would be greatly appreciated. Gina Ray Altflish. Rocco Anderson. Mamia Ariaki. Mindy M. Bacco. Ty Joshua Baker. Zachary H. Banzer. Alyssa Barkley. Amber Nicole Ballman. Jessica Lee Becker. Robert Bell. Samuel Warren Blake. Casey Jacob Block. Stephanie Renee Bonitz. Laura Louise Klabitz. Sarah Jean Vanderheiden.
Christine K. Borkert. Heather Joy Bostrom. Jennifer Joanne Brandenburg. Jessica Briggs. Crystal Jane Brock. Vanessa Brown. Alyssa M. Bronker. Courtney Amber Bruner. Amber Berger. Daniel Lucas Burrow. Heather Ray Bushar. Corinne Ann Callow. John Peter Canay. Randall Clarence Carr. Robert Frederick Kaler. Stacy Marie Christensen. Margaret Crapster Perjant. Sarah Ann Curtis. Kyle Matthew Delacruz. Jill Francis Drake.
Tyler Jacob Drake. Sarah Jean Dooley. Walter Zenis. Amanda Jean Eisner. Crystal Michelle Erdman. John Brian Erickson. Kevin Erickson. Amy Nicole Ford. Jessica Renee Fox. Adam Wade Francoeur. Stephanie Marie Frederick. Elizabeth Helen K. Fromm. Catherine Claire Freund. Dwayne Scott Gavitt. Tanner D. Gehrman. Stephanie Marie Gervais. Rebecca Ann Gerink. Jason James Geezy. Molly Catherine Gill. Kylie Robert Gilson Gropp.
John F. Gravel. Christopher Gravine. Jessica Marie Gray. Ross Bradley Grenfell. Stephen Paul Griswold. Daniel John Griskowitz. Rachel Hafner. Nikki Joe Hansen. Hillary Radina Harris. Molly Rose Hartwig. Rebecca Francis Hartwig. Hallie Haas. Randy Nicole Haas. Trista Marie Haas. Nicholas Dwayne Heath. Jeremy Allen Heckendorf. Riley Hedges. Anthony Hine. Laura Jean Henneman. Justin Daniel Hodson.
Ashley Lauren Hoffman. Amanda Michelle Hummerding. Lindsay Marie Hook. Sarah Elizabeth Hool. Justina Rose Hadinsky. Samantha Hughes. Brant Richard Hunter. Christopher John Huss. Amanda Ray Iatoni. Elizabeth Marie Eineken. Christopher Jackson. Stacy Jacoby. Shandy Rochelle Janko. Ryan David Jopek. Tara LaRae Josinger. Justin A. July. Johanna Ruth Kedrovich. Jason Henry Keenbaum. Matt Clausen. Eric Michael Kleinschmidt.
Jonathan Klemke. Leah Klimick. Jacob Scott Knospe. Abilene Caby. Brooke Ann Kaler. Joshua Cohnhorst. Seth Colmer. Stephanie Kretschmer. Ashley Craning. Theodore John Crone. Daniel David Krieger. Andrew John Kudik. Carrie Ann Kudik. Danielle Ray Lammert. April Lynn Lanigan. Justice John Lotzig. Joshua David Leach. Charles Joseph Leckmeyer. Daniel Lee. Mark Lemke.
Margaret Elizabeth Leonard. Nicholas Lewitsky. Tyler Stephen Lazat. Ashley Elizabeth Lynn. Stephanie Lynn Malone. Andrew Philip Malzak. Ashley E. Maligi. David Mark Manthai. Jessica Irene Martins. Leaf Haven Martinson. Tyler Ross Mashke. Andrew J. Matson. Bethany Ann McDonald. Corey Jamal Melos. Amanda Ray Merkel. Michael Miller. Hana Minamigawa. Bobby Joe Monson. Dylan Morger.
Nicole Lynn Nowak.